we're probably going to the Olympics. So if you have a keen eye, and I was wondering if he was going to edit this out. He hasn't edited it out, and that's why this is even more important of the code. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. They know, I know, and so maybe it was just kind of like a reminder of, oh, just like, we see you. I don't know. But, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing to help you guys out.
We got our GOAT in Manny Pacquiao, and he's just one of three. This past week was a wild one, to say the least, for LTNC, me, and everyone else involved. Pink current status is still in limbo, and the LTNC army is not pleased. Joe dropped April pre-launch sales numbers, and they look amazing. Stan the Trading Man shared my Magic Joe Pavlik video, and that coincides with Manny and myself being used in the Super Pink Moon ritual, and it's not by a coincidence. We will also be talking about that May 4th product release. Joe and Takeover Industries has NFL draftee connections. We will go over if Justin Gatlin could potentially be the next GOAT dropped. I also bring up our next level insider, Kind Buds from StockTwits, and I'm going to show you that he is the key to unlocking that we are possibly, as the LTNC Army and Next Level Water, going to be a part of the Olympics. There is so much information to go over today and revisit. And if you like to make money in the stock market using astrology, gematria, and other spiritual practices, this is the channel for you. Make sure you watch the full video today because this one is absolutely a banger.
What's up, everybody? Art Turner, D.A.T.A Productions Media. Dreams are tangible aspirations where we scheme our dreams into existence. Y'all, I have another update on LTNC where we use gematria to enhance our DD. If you don't know what gematria is, it's a spiritual alphanumerical system. So ABC equals 1, 2, 3 in very short terms. It gets more complicated than that, but that's essentially what you need to know if you have not been on this channel before. If you have been on this channel, you know how we're doing it. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, please join my Discord in the link below. We are killing it in the stock market from, Playboy. We have LTNC. We have a couple other plays that people are bringing up. So shout out everybody that is a part of the community and, putting effort in to, build it with me. So shout out Nate, shout out Bull Run, shout out John Don, shout out Bracy. And hopefully when people see this video, you guys are going to pile in because we're doing a lot of great things, not only, with the stock market, but we're adding gematria in the mix as well. I have a Patreon. If I've helped you make money, if I helped you expand your consciousness in any way possible, please consider supporting my Patreon. It's only $3 a month. You get past premium work from my book and my 5-part documentary I've done in the past. It's really good content. So if you want to support D.A.T.A Productions and help me grow even more, Patreon link in below. And since we're working with really esoteric knowledge, you never know what's going to happen on YouTube. I could possibly get censored one day, even if I'm not doing anything wrong. So please join my email list in the description as well, because I want to stay in touch with you guys. But without further ado, let's get into Labor Smart. It was a crazy week this past week for the stock, and there's a lot to go over, so I don't want to waste any more time. As you see, this is Sunday. We're about to go into the new week tomorrow. We closed on Friday at 5 cents, 5.7 cents. And look, I mean, we had, like we're going to talk about, we had the Manny Pacquiao news. We were hoping to get a little bit more punch on the price, some juice behind the price. We went up, I think, as high as, 7 cents, 7.5 cents. But then we couldn't break that 7 barrier for most of the week, and we just started getting punched down. And what we're going to talk about is, a lot of people are now getting a little bit antsy about the pink current status issue, and I see where they're coming from because even though there's a lot of good things happening with the company, we are kind of at a standstill, partly because of volume. Not a lot of people are trying to get into the stock because it's not pink current yet. It's not over 10 cents for other brokerages, and really right now it's. While it's not a major thing, it's something that needs to be addressed as quick as possible. But we'll get into that when it's the time to get into that. But I really want to get into the Manny Pacquiao situation first because this is amazing information. We got our first GOAT like we've been waiting for. And to be honest, we had essentially the answer the whole time. We didn't know he was going to be the first one, but we knew he was going to be one. And with the handful of videos I've done, you could go back to the second video where I talked about athletes being involved. We had Manny Pacquiao pegged. So let's get into it. This is from Globe Newswire. Manny Pacquiao and the Pacquiao Foundation signed endorsement deal with LTNC Takeover Industries, April 28th, 2021. So the article just goes over that boxing champion Manny Pacquiao, signs up with LTNC to endorse the product. And, people are trying to say that Manny Pacquiao is not a GOAT. I'm not going to hear it. He's one of the best boxers to ever do it, especially when you're talking about internationally. How people revere Manny Pacquiao internationally is something very special. He was a top 10 highest paid athlete in the world. I think he was number 8, I think in 2019. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but he was in the top 10 for a very long time as an athlete. So to say he's not a GOAT in the boxing world is just ridiculous. I'm glad he's a part of the team. And it goes back to Sharmila in the beginning setting that in motion. And so, yeah, man, we're just, this is good. This is good for the company, international. Again, we're going to talk about the Olympics and how that plays a role. Again, he's from the Philippines. The Olympics is in Japan. So we're talking about, Southeast Asia. You're telling me that that's not going to play a role when July 23rd comes around? So if you're trying to tell me that's not going to play a role come around, I think you need to, reassess your DD. All right, pink current is one thing we're going to get into, and it is like something that needs to get handled. But at the end of the day, the company's still doing everything that they said they would do. Joe has been transparent up until this point. So until he really breaks the trust of the investors and shareholders, there's really not a topic to be talking about in that regards to jumping ship or whatnot. So let's get into some of the gematria with the Manny Pacquiao situation because it was pretty crazy. Okay, so how I want to start this, there's a couple of date spans and numbers that we wanted to take into consideration. So remember, we had March 3rd pegged as an important day for Next Level because Joe pegged that as an important day for Next Level, and that was March 3rd, 3-3. So from March 3rd, 3-3 to April 28th, the day that Manny Pacquiao was announced a part of LTNC, that was 56 days. Now, if you've been a part of this community, you've been following these LTNC videos, you understand that 56 is a huge number in the world in general and within the stock market these days. 56 equals short squeeze in the reverse reduction cipher. Hydro water equals 56. So let's, this is going to be a revisiting type of day. So let's just go over real quick some of the big 56s. Hydro water, healthy water, stand training man, before Easter, coronavirus, all 56 in reduction. Then you have LTNC family, short squeeze equals 56 in reverse reduction. And then you have April 56 in ordinal. So you see 56 is playing a role. Then you have 57, and the only difference for 57 is you include the end date. So you have 3-3 all the way up to April 28th, but you include April 28th as well, which is 57. So 57 is important because this is what we have in the reduction, Pierce reduction cipher. LTNC to the moon, LTNC pink moon, which it was a pink moon starting on Tuesday. Look it up on Google. It was a pink moon. It's like one of the first supermoons of the year. And LTNC April 28th, 2021. All 57 in the reduction cipher. And then we have March 4th, which is actually the first day that Joe tweeted ever. You can go back and do your DD yourself, and you'll see that March 4th is the very first day that Joe tweets. And that's important because they start on Next Level day 4. So March 1st was technically day 1 of Next Level. And, do your own research and go back to it because it's really good information. And so let's get into 201. As we know, 201 is also an important number because those are first initial sales for that pre-launch earlier this month. It was 201 in total sales. So now we have Manny Pacquiao, 201. Lunar Moon Ritual, 201. GOAT number 1, 201. 2020 Olympics Japan, 201, 201 in the reverse ordinal cipher. So you see the importance of that and the importance of timing in all of this. So let's get to Pink Moon Manny Pacquiao. So Pink Moon Manny Pacquiao, we have important numbers. We have 310 reverse ordinal and 103. So we have 31 and 13. Remember, 0 is just the value placeholder. So 310 is just 31. 103 is just 13. And that coincides with next level and the LTNC numbers. So that's important. Manny Pacquiao has the LTNC numbers, but also he equals 257, or Pink Moon Manny Pacquiao equals 257 in English ordinal. That's important because 257 is the 55th prime. Okay? Why is that important? Labor Smart Inc. equals 55 in the reverse, in the pure cipher cipher. So let's bring that up again. As you see, look, Labor Smart Inc. equals 55 in reduction. So that's important. And I also want to point out that this was on day 43. This was day 43 of next level. And let's bring this up. All right, look, you see, day 43, he announces the Manny Pacquiao news. So that's important. Why is day 43 important? All right, we're going to see. Well, not only that Manny Pacquiao Moon Rituals equals 403 in reverse ordinal, and GOAT equals 43 in English ordinal, so you see the 43 playing a role. That leaves 57 days left of next level, 100 days, which ends a week before the Olympics, I might add, day 100. So 57 next level days left from day 43, so that's why 57 plays a role. Then you have April 28th, 2021 equals 57 in reverse reduction. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with 201. Manny will be the first GOAT announced for next level LTNC equals 201 in reduction. Manny will be the first GOAT announced for next level 188. Okay. April the 26th, that's when the Pink Moon started. That's when the transition started. 237. Why is 237 important? 237 is important because the Olympics start on July 23rd, which can be read as 23-7 or 7-23 in the reverse of April 26th. And then you have the 102, which is the mirror of 201, as you see over here. Let's keep going. Super Pink Moon Ritual, April 26th, 201 in reverse reduction. It goes with the 201s up there. Then we have the 26th of April. Again, we're still on the Pink Moon side of things. 108 in reduction and 108 in reverse reduction. And this is all going to make sense as to why what's happening. All right, Pink Moon Manny Pacquiao LTNC, we have 117 and 126. We know about 126. We have Manny Pacquiao's 20th cycle because it was his 20th anniversary of fighting on the 26th of April. All right, let's bring that up. All right, shoot. Look. 20 years ago, all I wanted was a chance to prove myself on a big stage and make my dreams come true. Always prepare hard, so when the opportunity comes, you are ready. April 26th, okay? Look. Is there a super pink moon in 2021? Yes, on April 26th, 2021, there will be a full super pink moon. All right, look, see? Pink moon, April 26th. April 26th, Manny Pacquiao. So you shoot right off the bat. Super pink full moon, Manny Pacquiao, April 26th. We're working with astrology. If you remember from my Magic Joe Pavlik video, billionaires use astrology, millionaires don't. Just remember that. Okay? All right, let's keep going. White goat. White goat is important because it's 108 in English ordinal. All right, and that's the big, why? Because what happens? What does Joe do? Let's go back to what Joe does. This is what Joe does on the 28th, right before Manny Pacquiao is announced. He shows a white goat, all right? A white goat meme. Look, glad to report, again, making major progress today. Wrapped and signed major deal with one of the greatest athletes of the century. PR will drop tomorrow morning. Shout out to the LTNC Army and shareholders for networking and support. Time to fly, April 27th. We're going to get in April 27th. But what does he come with on April 28th? A white goat meme. Again, this is coded. This is all coded. So look, white goat 108. Why does 108 matter? Manny Pacquiao's 20th cycle, 20th anniversary. Astrology moon ritual 108. It's all together. Goat number 117 English ordinal, 45 reduction, 56 reverse reduction. You know, this is why the 45s are important for white goat. You see? Manny next level, 45 reduction, 54 in a mirror of reverse reduction, 126 reverse ordinal. You're seeing all the same numbers we've been working with so far are coming up repetitively. We are on the right track, y'all. And look, super pink full moon, 237. Why is 237 is important? Because it goes back to the Olympics, okay? And let's go back to the buck moon, which connects to the Olympics because it happens on the same day, on the 23rd of July. The buck moon, when to start, it starts at 22:37 Eastern Standard Time. So what's 22:37? That's military time. That's 10:37 Eastern Standard Time. Why is 10:37 is important? Remember, in Gematria, 0 is a value placeholder, so that's 137, which equals 33. 22:37 Eastern Standard Time, EST, equals 33 in reverse reduction. Case is closed. Case is closed, right? At least on the Manny Moon ritual. We're going to get into it more. But this is some good DD on Manny Pacquiao. We were kind of ahead of the game. We kind of knew he was probably going to be one. So this is some great info to keep track of. So now let's get into what really has been outside of the Manny news. Big news for a lot of people. And, you know, it was just kind of a hectic week at the tail end where people really caring about the pink status. Obviously, we know the stock should be running a lot higher than what it is. It's getting beat down by the market makers, volume, profit takers, everything. And it's playing a role because we don't have the volume necessary to keep going up right now. That's why people are a little frantic. But you have to understand something. A lot of things that are happening, none of us can really control. And with the full moon being a full pink moon, it's kind of funny how everyone is getting frantic over getting pink current during the week of the pink moon ritual, which coincides with Manny Pacquiao. And, you know, moon coincides with Luna. And I'm not saying anybody was a lunatic, but, you know, lunatic, lunacy, full moon, lunar. So it all kind of plays a role in the astrology. And what I'm trying to say is we need to have the wherewithal and the awareness of what's going on, you know? And so we don't necessarily allow our energy to be stolen over situations we can't really control. Look, we've talked about pink current, and it's not an issue legitimately until September. Joe said that they're on it. Ryan said that they're on it. Okay? They have not done anything to you know, really show us otherwise that they're not on the right track. Okay? So I think we all just need to, you know, take a step back, you know, be aware that, hey, look, you know, there's things that we will never be able to control. It's a full moon. It's a pink moon. So there's a lot of energy going around. You know, Manny Pacquiao came this week. So let's just, you know, take a chill pill real quick. The pink status is important and it needs to get hashed out. But let's not, you know, lose too much sleep over it. Remember, we only invest money that we're willing to lose, and we're long-term investors. So I can't help you if you're trying to get out of the stock tomorrow. But, you know, I'm waiting for the Olympics in longer and over a year. And that's not going to stop me. Just because the company's not pink current, you know, just so you know, the Olympics is before September. So you're saying you're going to sell your LTNC shares before we're going to see how the Olympics play out and the other three GOATs? Hey, that's your choice. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just, you know, expanding on information that I'm using to make a better investment choice long-term for myself. So let's get into some other Easter eggs before we get into the numbers. the draft. So Stan versus OTC. We have the 133 in English Ordinal, the 25 and the 56. Obviously, the 56 is important. Short squeeze is 56 in reverse reduction, as we know. And the Stan Trading Man equals 56. 25 is important because 52 is important in the mirrors. Joe's birthday is February 5th. And there's a couple other 52s as well. Hydro Water, H2 for Life, 52, 52. Blue Ridge, 52. So there is 52s. And 103 is going to start playing a role. Stan versus OTC market, 201 in English Ordinal. Stan the OTC man versus George Sharp, Super Pink Moon Week equals 201 in reduction. So we just went over a lot of 201s. Remember, Manny Pacquiao, Lunar Moon Ritual, GOAT number 1, 2020 Olympics, 201. Then Manny will be the first GOAT announced. So look, you're saying this is all intertwined. This is all intertwined. So there's no reason to get overly upset over anything. Everything's just going by its course, right? Stan the OTC man versus George Sharp, 137 reverse reduction. Stan versus George and OTC market, 137 in reverse reduction. George Sharp is in a moon ritual, 308, 38. 38's a big number. 83 is a big number. Look, Natural Spring Water, LTNC. Blue Ridge, 83. Pacquiao, 83, 38. Labor Smart, 38. Goat Water, Joe Pavlik, 38, 52, 52. So you're seeing all the same numbers coming up, right? And it's 137 in reduction. 33, the 33rd prime. Look, come on, guys. Come on. So that's that part. I'm not going to spend too much more information on the pink news. Yes, it's got to come. Hopefully Joe comes up this coming week with the Form 10, and we get it knocked out way before the Olympics or September. But I'm not currently worried about it right now. If anything, if we keep getting beaten down, I'm just going to keep adding to my position. I'm cool at 126 shares. Like I kind of said, hey, I'm done. I don't want to put any more in. But if it's still going to keep getting low and we're going to keep getting goats and it's still not going to blast off yet, I'm loading the boat. That's just me. I'm not a financial advisor, remember. And so now let's get into some really interesting information, right? Some really interesting information in regards to the April pre-launch numbers for sales. Remember, we already had 201 pegged for that first photo that Joe posted on April 5th or something like that. Remember, 201 total sales. Now we're at 506,000 sales, and we're going to show you why this is important. Okay. Okay. So this is big. And this is where decoding comes in, man. We've been ahead of the game. So you got to look at this. Look at it. This is what Joe says on day 45. Updates. Waiting on. This is April 30th. Remember. Updates. Waiting on OTC pink status access by end of business day. Deadline today. Month to date pre-launch sales for Next Level Water. 506,844 cents. And 3, we have 560 plus new LTNC Army affiliates as of yesterday. Next Level H2O well received by players, agents. We're talking about the draft and more to come. All right. Before we dissect this tweet again, Joe does not waste characters when it comes to tweets. Everything he says, he posts on a regular basis is for a reason, and most likely it has a code behind it. And if you guys haven't been paying attention, you guys missed it. All right, and if you've been watching me, you guys should understand what's going on here. Look, month to date pre-launch sales, Next Level Water, 506, 408, and 44. 506. Remember, 506,000. That's 56. We know about 56, right? Let's go. We have 560 new LTNC affiliates. 56 again. Familiar numbers. But if you have a keen eye, and I was wondering if he was going to edit this out, He hasn't edited out, and that's why this is even more important of the code. Why is this 33 in there? We've been talking about 33 a lot. We have. Magic equals 33. March 3rd, Magic Joe Pavlik, 33 in my life. So, and I just told you that Joe doesn't waste characters on tweets. Why is this 33 in here? There's no reason. It's not in this. It shouldn't be in that. But it's decoded. So, look. So, in numerology, right, you could go a couple different ways with this. You can look at it as 333 going this way, or you can add it to this equation. So, what happens when you add each of these up themselves, right? Let's go back. Look, when you add each number up themselves, it equals 37 with the 33. That's a code. 37. Remember how important 37 is, right? 73, 37. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is code, y'all. This is code. You guys have to understand this is code. And, you know, is it a little sloppy by Joe? Is it by accident? I don't know. You know, I'm just bringing out all this information, right? So why is 37 important? Buccaneers 37, Goat Juice 37, Thomas Edward Brady 73 reduction, hydrogen and water 73. These are big numbers. Oh, and on Steve's live last week, he even said that Ryan Shadell doesn't become a billionaire until the stock hits 73 cents. Another signal, 37.73. Ryan doesn't become a billionaire until it hits 73 cents. Go back and watch that live. That's what he said. So in everything, 37 and 73 is a major number. That's what we need to get to for Ryan to become a billionaire and for us to be making some major money. You got to look at the codes because it didn't make sense for Joe to put that 33 in there. It was a little sloppy, but that's why. He was showing us that we're on track. And April 30th, look, it has 55 date numerology. 55, Labor Smart Inc. 55. All right, now let's get into the drafts type of things. So when we get to the draft, Joe on the move again. Look what he does. On April 29th, the Boston Draft Party. Give a follow to my man, Sean Stellato of SES, author, especially NFL sports agent, guiding his athletes to the next level like projected first-round pick. Ifeatu Melamanu powered up by hydrogen water. All right, NFL draftee, okay, potential first-round pick. And look, the Boston Draft Party, again, coding's everything. Coding's everything. And then we get to Ifeatu. He gets drafted. He gets drafted in the third round, the 101st pick, and I'm gonna blow your mind, y'all. I'm gonna blow your mind when we get into it. All right, I'm gonna blow your mind why that's important. But yeah, he's a part of the next level, family. It's good to have athletes, young athletes, because they're gonna have the younger generation getting on top of it. All right. So now, y'all, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're in round 3, right? Look, remember, round 3. And we're going down to our boy, Ifeatu Melifonwu, defensive back. 37th pick in the third round. The 37th pick in the third round. So let's go back to Joe's tweet. Why is that important? You add those up. Why is that important? You add this up right here, you get 37. And what pick does our boy go in the third round? 37. All right. Come on, yo. Everything is connected here. Come on, yo. And so let's go into it. The Boston Draft Party, next level, 351, 108. Moon Ritual, remember? 324, and 135. All right, look. Ifeatu. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, bro. I'm sorry. 37, reverse reduction. Melifonwu, 46. We know about 46 in regards to Joe and some other things. Yeah, look. Takeover Joe 46. All right. And then we got Ifatu Melifanu next level hydrogen water LTNC, and Ifatu Melifanu is LTNC Army's newest player. 530 in reverse ordinal. Why is 530 important? 53, 35. Remember, let's go back to the 53s and 35s. Tom Brady, LTNC water, TB12, 35. Right? This is amazing stuff. I love doing stuff like this, man. This is great. Goat Juice 53. Another big number that's coming up, 333. Ifatu Melifonwu, April 30th. That's when he got drafted. 333 reverse ordinal, 126 reverse reduction. Ifatu Melifonwu next level, LTNC 330 English ordinal, 108 reduction, 135 reverse reduction. All the numbers popping up. And his handle, Ifatu Mel, 38 reduction, 52 reverse reduction. Why is that important? Just one more time, y'all. This is, come on, yo. Like this is almost like it's too easy. Look at this. Joe Pavlik, Goatwater, same ciphers. Come on, yo. And the Ifatu Melifonwu Syracuse 102 and 330 in the respective ciphers. Then we have Ifatu Melifonwu Detroit Lions cornerback, 430, 43, GOAT. Joe drafted Ifatu Melifonwu 137 in reverse reduction, 33rd prime. We know about that. Come on now. And then Ifatu Melifonwu drafted to Detroit Lions on day 2, 550 in English ordinal, 55, 208 in reduction. Why is 208 important? Ifatu Melifonwu drafted to Detroit Lions next level LTNC, 208 reduction. And it keeps going. Look, Joe drafted Ifatu Melifonwu to next level LTNC 201, and Ifatu Melifonwu to Detroit Lions on day 2, 201 in reverse reduction, no accident. Third round pick, 208 reverse ordinal with the 208s above, 82 reverse reduction. And so that's what we have on this draft pick. You know, congratulations to you, bro. You know, hopefully you do a lot of big things, and you know, if you are using the hydrogen water, keep using it, and hopefully, you know, you start on that team one day, and you know, help the younger generation become more healthy instead of drinking the Gatorades and the Monsters. Get them on hydro water, right? And so that's the draftee, okay. And I'm just going to talk a little bit on the energy drink real quick until I get into my moon ritual connections with this with Manny Pacquiao. So I'm just going to go back a little bit on his posts for the energy drink. All right, on April 14th, may the 4th be with you. We see it. Why is that important? I mean, it looks like from just the silhouette, it looks like a 5-hour energy type bottle, okay? And he's been talking about like an energy shot, an energy shot supplement for quite some time that he wanted to roll out. You know, he wants to cater to the gamers as well. So let's go into the numbers and see what we can find. Energy shot, 55 in reduction. Why is 55 important? Labor Smart Industry Incorporated at this point. We should know that in the same cipher. 45 in reverse reduction, 44 in reverse reduction. And then you have May 4th equals 46 in reduction, Takeover Joe, and then 44 in reverse reduction as well to go with Energy Shot. May 4th be with you, 73 reduction. Energy Supplement, 73 reverse reduction. Joe releases Energy Shot on May 4th equals 406 English ordinal. Why is that important? That's 46. And May the Force be with you, LTNC, next level, 410 reverse ordinal. And that's important because May 4th has 14 date numerology in 2 subsections. And, you know, 14 is the mirror of 41. So that's what's up on the table for the Energy Shot on Tuesday on the 4th. So we're looking pretty good right now. And again, I mean, we're on the ball. So, and so before we get into the Olympics, until I get into Kind Buds, the insider information in the Olympics, I want to go over how I was a part of this ritual for Manny Pacquiao on the 27th of April, and Stan signified it. Okay. So this is a crazy stuff, okay? And this is how I'm involved in Next Level. And look, bro, I'm an investor and I like working with this knowledge, but this is crazy and it's magical to say the least. So the 26th of April, we've already said it equals 108 in reduction, 108 reverse reduction. Manny Pacquiao's 20th cycle, his 20th anniversary, 108 reverse reduction. Astrology Moon Ritual, 108 reverse reduction as well. So this is what we're working with here, the 108s. Super Pink Full Moon Ritual equals 237. We have that pegged. And remember, April 28th is when we got the news on Manny Pacquiao. GOAT equals 43. Manny Pacquiao equals, and Moon Rituals equals 403 on day 43. We've talked about this. But the day before that happened, we got a signal. And I didn't know the signal at the time, but looking back at it, this was a signal. So, on April 27th, Stan shared my video. The Magic Joe Pavlik video where I talked about, millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. We're talking about astrology, Magic Joe Pavlik, using, higher power knowledge to make this happen, right? So that happened on April 27th. Big number. D.A.T.A. Turner IV, which is my full name, D.A.T.A. Turner IV, Next Level Magic, D.A.T.A. Turner IV, Next Level, Magic Joe Pavlik video equals 237 in reverse reduction. Why is that important? Super Pink Full Moon Ritual equals 237 in English ordinal. Okay, it gets even better. Remember, the 27th has 18 date numerology. If you add up all the numbers for the date equals 18. Why is 18 important? D.A.T.A. Productions equals 180 in English ordinal. D.A.T.A. Turner IV Magic Joe Pavlik equals 180 in reverse reduction. Okay? 18, 180, same thing. Let's keep going. Manny Pacquiao, 2-on-1 in reverse ordinal. D.A.T.A. Productions Super Pink Moon Ritual and Super Pink Moon Ritual April 26 equals 201 in reverse reduction. Let's keep going. D.A.T.A. Turner IV, 217 in English ordinal, 188 in reverse ordinal. Manny will be the first GOAT announced for Next Level, 188 reduction, 217 reverse reduction. You see, 217s, 188, directly connected to the situation. Stan the OTC man posted D.A.T.A. Productions video, 217 to go along with D.A.T.A. Turner IV, and Manny will be first GOAT announced Next Level. Again, Manny Pacquiao and Arthur Turner IV Super Pink Moon Ritual. All right, I just left off the D period. My first name's D period technically, but Arthur IV Turner IV works as well. 217 to go with all the other 217s, right? D.A.T.A. Productions Media and Manny Pacquiao Pink Moon Ritual equals 550 in English ordinal and 217 in reduction. Guys, this is getting so repetitive here, but now I'm involved, okay? And then D.A.T.A. Productions Media and Manny Pacquiao Pink Moon Ritual, LTNC, Next Level, 703 in English ordinal. What have we been talking about this whole time? 37 and 73. Guys, this is crazy. So now I'm a part of it now. And now this is just a signifier that they know whoever, is behind the scenes, the brains behind the operation, making this happen. They know, I know, and so maybe it was just kind of like a reminder of, just like, we see you. I don't know, but, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing to help you guys out. But it was a pretty eye-opening situation, not only when I saw my video pop up on Stan's page, but I was always wondering how do I fit in all this? And I figured out I'm a part of the Moon Ritual as well. So it is what it is. I'm excited for it either way. So let's keep going. We're almost done, y'all. This is amazing. I love doing this, bro. Like, this is so much great information. So let's get into the Olympics. But I'm going to start off first with Justin Gatlin, and then we'll finish it up with the Kind Buds insider information, which is a banger, okay? So Justin Gatlin Olympics, Next Level. We have 111 reduction. 111 is going to be playing a role later on. I'm not going to talk about it too much now, but we have 330 in reverse ordinal. Justin Gatlin is a part of LTNC, 310 English ordinal, and 103 reduction. Why is that important? Because these are major numbers for LTNC. Like, these are big numbers for LTNC. LTNC equals 13 in reduction. And next level equals 31 in reverse reduction. So we have 31 and 13 equaling very important, all right? So we have that in play for Justin Gatlin as a part of the clan. And remember, the 2020 Summer Olympics will begin on Friday, July 23rd, 2021, 7:23 or 3:27, depending on where we're at in the world. And then we have Justin Gatlin will endorse Next Level, 126. Justin Gatlin is a part of the Next Level LTNC, 126 in reduction. And we have Hydro Water will be at Olympics, 333 in English ordinal, 126 in reduction, 144 in reverse reduction. All big numbers, but also LTNC Army is going to Olympics, 333 in English ordinal, 126 in reduction. So these two alone, we're probably going to the Olympics, y'all. Just in my honest opinion, I could be wrong, but the numbers are kind of undeniable at this point, man. I think we're going to be in the Olympics, and I'm going to show you why I believe that. We're almost done. I'm going to show you why. But also, look, 220 Olympics, 2020 Olympics, 108. We talked about that. Kind Buds, Stock Twits, and we're going to get into that now. We're going to get into this now. Kind Buds, Stock Twits, LTNC equals 139 in reverse reduction. This is the very first decode I did when I started this. Why is this important? Takeover Industries LTNC and Labor Smart Incorporated equals 137 in the same reverse reduction cipher, just like Kind Bud Stock Twits LTNC. Now let's go to the Kind Bud's page, because he's definitely an insider. He knows information. And guys, please, when you watch this video, please, for the love of God, go through his feed. I don't know how much longer he's going to be up on the feed, man. As soon as I drop this information, obviously he was there, put in there for position to drop, nuggets of information. But since I now know the deal, they might delete it. Either way, we have it on video. And so let's just look at some of the numbers he has. He has 33 people following him. He has 3.1K likes. Okay, now let's break this down. This is important. We're on Kind Bud's page. This guy is a next level insider. This is important. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. So, he's been a member since August 24th, 2020. All right, let's go. Y'all wanted it. Y'all wanted it. Why is that important? August 24th, 2020 to the Olympics of July 23rd, 2021 is 333 days. That's the span, a 333-day span, y'all. What did we just go over? LTNC Army is going to the Olympics. Hydro Water will be at the Olympics. 333 in English ordinal for both of them. He started on August 24th, and the Olympics is 333 days from that day. We're not done, okay? So August 24th, right? August 24th, 2024. That's when he started. What was that? That was 237 days left in the year. Why is that important? We've been talking about 237 so much now. July 23rd. The 23rd of July. But look, Kind Buds knows about Next Level Hydrogen Water in Tokyo Olympics, and Kind Bud's Stock Twitch account was made for Next Level Hydro Water release. 237 in the purest reduction cipher. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Look, Tom Brady becomes the new GOAT during 2020 Olympics. Kind Bud's Stock Twitch was made for Takeover Industries, 188 in reduction cipher. Next Level will be at Olympics in Tokyo, Japan, 188 in reverse reduction. What's also important, if you include the end date, that's 334 days. Kind Buds is a LTNC Olympic insider, 333 in the English ordinal cipher. July 23rd, 2021 equals 37 in reduction. Super Pink Moon to Buck Moon. Remember, the Buck Moon starts on July 23rd on the Olympics. So Super Pink Moon to Buck Moon equals 108 in reduction. Same cipher we've been working with. And then Pink Moon to Buck Moon equals 83 in reduction, 250 in a reverse ordinal, and 88 in reverse reduction. And Manny Pacquiao, Pink Moon, and Tom Brady, Buck Moon, because we're me, Nate, and other people in the community think that Tom Brady is probably going to be announced during the Olympics. It's 550 in reverse ordinal. Remember, 55 is important. Super Bowl 55 for Brady. Labor Smart Inc. equals 55. Then we have Pink Moon and Buck Moon ritual. Next level hydro water equals 503 in reverse ordinal. 53, remember. Pink Moon and Buck Moon ritual next level, 370 in reverse ordinal. But let's end real quick with some more kind buds. So what was his last post? He hasn't posted since. Let's go to it. And look at the numbers, y'all. Look at the numbers. Why is this important? Wait until they see the energy drink for esports and Twitch that will replace G Fuel that is currently everywhere in their industry right now. That was his last post. Why is that important? Because we're about to get an energy drink on Tuesday. That's important, but also you got to look at the date and when he posted. 3:30:21 at 3:38 p.m. All right, if you guys have been working with Gematria, if you've been following me, why is that important? 3:30, but also, what's 2 plus 1? 3. Okay? So sound like this. It's 3, because 0 doesn't matter in this case, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So what does that equal? 333 in the date. That's 333. Okay. Do I have to go back to the 333s we just was working with? Look at that. 333 to the Olympics, 333 days. Come on now. Hydro water will be at the Olympics, 333. Next level, LTNC Army is going to the Olympics. Is going to Olympics, 333. The codes are right into it. And everything. And so now let's look at the time. Because the times of these posts matter as well. It's at 3:38 p.m. 3:38. We have 38. 38 has been playing a role. 83. And I'm still doing research on the number 338. I have found it in my research. But I haven't taken note of it because it hasn't played a big role yet. But now that I know that Kind Buds obviously is an insider and obviously has been playing by the codes, I'm going to be looking for more 333s. And if you want to help me out, look for more 333s. Look for other codes. This is important. This is fun. So guys, please, if you haven't looked at Kind Buds information, go to his page on StockTwits. I don't know how much longer his stuff is going to be on there. I need to go back and do probably like a video on to make sure I see all of his posts because this has the codes. Kind Buds is probably the key to everything. If we keep going back to when he's been posting, he's the key to everything, most likely for us going to Olympics. So if you want to help me out, go back and look at his posts because there could be a lot more gems to be talked about, and I might just do a major video saving so I have all his information. But guys, that's all I have for you guys today, man. Hopefully we have a good week coming up. It's Sunday. Remember that. We start back in the market tomorrow. Guys, don't worry about the pink current information too much. Don't get caught up into the moon ritual with the lunacy and stuff. That's just the energy fields on the earth working. We're going to go to the moon eventually, guys. It's going to happen. Hopefully you guys like this video. Art Turner, D.A.T.A. Productions Media, Dreams Are Tangible Aspirations, where we scheme our dreams into existence. Join my Discord. We're killing it in the stock market. Join my Patreon to support my channel. And, just go to my email list as well. You guys be safe. I love all you guys. I'm going to do an update probably every Sunday on this stock as we keep going forward. There's a lot of information to be had and to decode, and I'm happy to do it for you guys. And let's keep making this money. So without further ado, you guys have an awesome week coming up, and I'll see you guys soon.